And the migrant crisis has also come to a head in Denver. Mayor Mike Johnston has proposed more than $40 million in city budget cuts in order to pay for migrant services. The biggest cuts would be to the city's police force, which stands to lose about $8.5 million if the plan gets approved. Denver has sheltered more than 40,000 migrants from the southern border at a cost of about $68 million. The city council is scheduled to vote on the measure Monday. The outcome will be closely watched in nearby Aurora, Colorado. In February, the city of Aurora passed a resolution reaffirming its status as a non-sanctuary city. That resolution was co-sponsored by Councilwoman at large Danielle Jurinsky, who is with us now from Aurora. Thanks for being back. I appreciate your time. So what is good for Denver, bad for Aurora?
Absolutely. I mean, when you start cutting millions of dollars out of your police budget, you are jeopardizing the public safety of your constituents.
So it's my understanding the resolution declaring Aurora not a sanctuary city was passed in 2017. You're doubling down on that. How's that being received?
By the residents of Aurora, it's being received very well. Over in Denver, they're not happy about it. They think that everybody should be chipping in on this. Everybody should be helping to pay for this. And we don't agree. We're going to keep Americans first. We're going to keep Aurorans first. And we are not cutting anything out of our budget to aid in this crisis.
I know you've heard the criticism that this is an anti-immigrant piece of legislation. What's been your response to that, Danielle?
Yeah, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For people that don't know, Aurora, Colorado is the single most diverse city in the entire state of Colorado, which means proportionately we support more immigrants than any other city in the state. And we are, I believe, the 8th most diverse in the country. So to say that we are anti-immigrant, anti-immigration, that's a joke. I mean, it's laughable.
How closely are you in touch with leadership in Denver as they also face some of the challenges of the migrant influx?
For me, I read about what they're doing in the media, and I'm sure they read about what I'm doing in the media. So there's no real close.
But what they do impacts you, so worth a conversation?
If they would be willing to have one. We've reached out a few times, and it seems like Mayor Johnston just has this attitude that he will do what he's going to do, and he doesn't care to talk to us, is how it's perceived.
Public safety is one issue that folks are concerned about when you take money out of a police budget. How have you allocated resources in Aurora to deal with the challenges of the diverse migrant population you say you have?
Well, the migrant population, we have diverted no resources. Our immigrant population, we have all kinds of programs to help them buy homes, programs to help them start businesses, classes, English classes. We have all kinds of programs. In the city of Aurora, we have an Office of Immigrant Affairs, and we are very active in the immigrant community. Now, when you talk about the migrant community, we are doing nothing. We are doing nothing to aid in that crisis.
Is Denver sending migrants into Aurora? Is that something that you've seen happen, and do you worry that's going to happen in the weeks ahead?
That did happen once. We caught them red-handed. Denver tried to deny it, but then Mayor Johnston had no choice but to admit to it. Since then, I'm not sure that we know. We definitely don't have any definite proof that they're still busing them into Aurora. And I will say, just being out every day, driving the streets, I have not personally seen an influx. So I believe they are mostly being kept in Denver, where services are provided. They have no reason to come to Aurora. There is no services available for them.
Right. And if they cut from the police budget and other budgets and provide more services in Denver, it might help the problem as well, at least for Aurora.
Yeah, they can spend more and more on the migrants, and they will stay there and not come into Aurora.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.